Oh my god,
What's up, people of the internet? My name is Hondro, and today we're talking about that broken system that still is the Mewtwo EX Raid Pass system in Pokemon Go. Now, Niantic just released out their new batch of EX Raid Passes, and of course, yet again, I did not get one. Now, I'm not necessarily salty about that, even though I'm definitely salty. It is the fact that this system still exists and it's still super broken. Their last update on the system claimed that you have an even higher chance yet again of getting a pass if you have gold badge on the gym, if you're doing more raids the week before the passes are handed out, and I don't buy it. Because see, Rayquaza came out on the 9th, and since then, I haven't done a raid since the 20th, that the day that the passes were handed out, and I've done 56 Rayquaza raids since they've come out. Plus, you throw in the about, handful of raids that I did that weren't Rayquaza, and we're talking about 60 raids over the course of 12 days, so that's about 5 raids a day. That's a lot of raiding. And about 50% of those raids were done at parks, eligible park gyms, or at sponsored gyms like Starbucks and Sprint stores. I actually made a point to go to the Starbucks nearest to me several times, 3 of which in the past 3 days before the passes were handed out. And still no pass. That gym was triggered. The Sprint store nearest me was also triggered, which I did a raid there. And several park gyms in the area were also triggered as EX spawns this time. Now, the thing that's really frustrating is that I actually did an Absol raid at the Starbucks a couple of hours before the passes were handed out. There was about 7 or 8 of us there, and every single person that did that Absol raid, except for me, got an EX raid invite. And when I asked around, I was the only one in the group that actually has a gold badge on that gym. So that's not too cool, Niantic. I thought your system was supposed to incentivize players that are active to continue to stay active. All this does is de-incentivize me. I've spent so much money on this game, and I know other people that have spent even more than I have, like a lot more, and they're still getting less passes than free-to-play players or players that are totally casual. The system doesn't make any sense. The lottery needs to stop. So Niantic, I'm talking to you here. This is what happens when you create a system like this. Players are de-incentivized to raid, and it also makes the ones that do raid cherry pick and only do potential EX raids. I'm guilty of this myself. Like I said, whenever a batch goes out that I don't get a pass, I essentially go free to play. And I go super casual, and then surprisingly, I end up getting a pass. I know a lot of players that do the same thing, and it's super frustrating. It makes it hard to get actual raid groups together because people are like, well, I don't want to do a raid over there because it's not a potential EX gym, so I'm not even going to waste my pass. It's insane to me that some players have 10 or more Mewtwo's, and then there's still some other players that haven't even received an invite yet. It's so imbalanced, impractical, and ridiculous that it's actually absurd. And the worst part of the whole thing is that even when you do get an invite, you're not guaranteed to get a good Mewtwo. You can end up with a piece of junk 67 IV, and that's terrible. The system is way too random, and it's unfortunate that you're alienating so many of your players this way. Luckily, I have a solution for you, and it's really simple. You guys have implemented this quest system into the game, so how about make getting an EX raid invite a freaking quest? That would be the easiest and simplest solution you could possibly do. People would enjoy it. You would actually get more engagement in the raids. It would be super easy to implement as well. Just set an attainable parameter and make it something we can earn, instead of this back alley lottery secret invite method that just doesn't work. It's not fair and it's broken. It can be something as simple as, hey, just complete 10 legendary raids within a week and make sure one of those is at a sponsored gym. Something that simple. I mean, you can make the number whatever you want. It could be 20 raids. It could be 30 raids. Just make a goal and people will go do it. Or you could make it, you have to do 10 raids at different parks or sponsored gyms within a week. It doesn't matter. Just pick it and go for it. It could be something as simple as setting up a Mewtwo day once a month, similar to your community days. So you have a 3-hour period once a month where all applicable gyms hatch a Mewtwo on them, and you have 3 hours to get a group together and go battle. You're only allowed to do one, so that way it doesn't get excessive. You get one EX pass, so the first Mewtwo gym that you approach, you spin the stop, it gives you an EX pass, you're able to do the gym, go on with your life. But it's 3 hours, everyone in the world gets a chance at Mewtwo at the same time. That would be simple. Really, really easy. Stop with this lottery system. I can't tell you enough how frustrating it's been for myself, for other players that I know. There's people that have basically just quit playing the game because they're like, well, I'm never going to get a Mewtwo, I guess, so why even try? You're alienating all of us, and it doesn't make any sense. We're spending money, we're giving you money for this game. And you guys are basically saying, well, how about give us some more and maybe you'll get a chance at a Mewtwo. I don't know. We've been improving this system, so throw some more money our way and maybe we can help each other out. No, I'm pretty much done. I've had about enough of attempting to get EX raid passes. I'm going to go free to play now that I've caught plenty of Rayquaza, and that's going to be the end of that. I'll wait till the next raid boss comes out. It's the same thing I did with Kyogre. You guys pissed me off when Kyogre came out because you were doing the same crap. And it's, I've had pretty much enough of it. It's obvious that you guys are actually starting to listen to the community here, but it's all coming a bit too late and a bit too slowly for, our liking. Just to be perfectly frank. We've paid a lot of money towards this game. You guys have made millions upon millions of dollars for a free-to-play game, which is incredible for you guys. Good on you. But can you at least listen to your player base and give us something that is fair and unbiased and isn't a lottery system? Please? Please. But that's all I have to say on the matter. So just get it together, Niantic. Help us out. And we'll continue to buy passes and give you more money, because that's what we're here for. But have you guys received EX raid invites, or are you still one of those trainers that hasn't had one yet? I actually have a poll in the iCard in the top right hand corner. I'm using my left hand and pointing to it. Yeah, top right hand corner. So click on that. There's actually a poll to tell me how many EX invites you've gotten. So you can also tell me about your experiences in the comments below. If you guys like this and learned something useful, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video. It really helps me out, lets me know you're enjoying the content. Don't forget to follow me on other social media. I provide constant updates on Pokemon Go, so links are in the description for that. And I appreciate you guys watching. I'm LocoHondro, and I'll see you later. Hopefully this Mewtwo problem gets resolved sooner than later. Peace, Poke Trainers! So I've got a quick update. Actually, as I was rendering this video, Niantic sent out this following update about their glitch again with EX passes. This is glitch number 2. This is getting insane. The statement reads, I'm going to read it verbatim here. Trainers, the most recent EX battle invitations were not as wide-reaching as we had hoped. We discovered an error that executed an older version of code, which did not include the fixes we had previously introduced. We're sorry for the confusion, and we will make sure that the next round of EX battles appropriately executes the improved code. Way to go! You guys are stupid! That's all I have to say. Video over. Bye.